opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but I'm sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. We've set it down from 37.
Hawk 70, Hawk Warrior 70. Go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Genty on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll throw third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Third down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here. Third and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. Space past the 35. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. You put a receiver in motion left. 1st and 10, Herbert. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. Chargers finish off their opening drive. Len McConkey with a touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
Hey, Kate, how many times over the years have you seen an extra point miss like that, and you see the cameras pan over to, I don't know, Peyton Manning sitting on a bench, and the look of disgust he has, knowing the offense just drove down the field, did their job, and what should be an automatic and a given in this league turns out to get blocked.
And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
First play is going to be a gift to Genty. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Lions.
He's going to throw this one. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short blocks. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And you love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run with Hampton. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up. And the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Set. Go.
Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone! And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Tag. Viking 18.
Genty from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Hawk 70.
Dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle 3rd deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And off to Genty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Headley.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Counter give to Genty. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on, come on. Set. 68. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun now on third down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Check. Let's go, let's go. Home to right. Ready.
Throwing now, Herbert. Lays out, what a catch! He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
5-9. Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Cover. Hey, go Lion. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 21. Get him. Let's go. Hey, ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Herbert here, third and long. Going with a screen to Hampton. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Herbert. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert now. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Complete here to Hampton. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield. It's Hampton on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready.
Into the hands of Gadsden. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun give to Hampton. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay,
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Warrior 70. Ready. 18 card. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man left. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
All set now, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Get it? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's taken down. He's got it to the 29. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Koo able to put it through. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Smash.
Another carry for him. Galloping inside the 40. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Riggs.
They give it to him again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Forced out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Tap the 60, tap the 6, tap the 60, tap the 6, trap 60, trap 60. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Throw here, third down. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 43-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the game stays at 11.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Kappa.
Lambert Smith now in motion. First and 10, Herbert. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Keandre Lambert Smith on the target. And that'll bring up second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
I know that inflation doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He gets this one against him. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throw left side, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On third down, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. It's Herbert once more. Flushed out of the pocket. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Set.
Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Chargers.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Shoots away from one. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Setting up to throw. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Get it. 19 Lions. Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Okay, ready?
This is our last play of the quarter.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Now Martinez. That'll be the 1st and more. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Cup 19! Cup 19! 70! 70, Timber! Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Young Hui Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert now. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers come through to tie it in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score, Chargers 21, Raiders 20.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, check that. Check out.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Get it. Shot alert. Cowboy.
Back-to-back carries here. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Ready.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go get him, go get him.
Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space is the racks on the camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. Twin, from the hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M. Now I got
a good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Street, Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Viking 18.
First down, he takes the snap. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Come on. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, 9, check smash, check smash. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go!
They're throwing it. Firing one deep for the end zone. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Fullback trying to power it across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Check. Ready.
He gets it headed right. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They're going to run it with Genti. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Here we go. Strike.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
5-9.
He'll look to throw it. Kicks it downfield, on target to Gatson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Delta, hut.
Back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate. They really come to life on third downs. Like they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line.
Their own 15-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd. On the move, headed right. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he gets the first before stopping the clock. And even 20 seconds to go. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st down, play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. You're not.
Pass play now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Tag, bring it. 70.
There's a dive up the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. And they bring him down with no time remaining. So they tried for that tying score, but come up short, and this game's over. So the